Shoo, grit training. Yeah, like doing that?
I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
I know that's an easy, quick question. Of course you like what you do.
Yep.
So tell me about Grit and what you do at Grit, because you guys have been doing a lot of new things.
So I'm the director of strength and conditioning there. I've been there right at 2 years full-time. So we have a whole lot going on. We do everything from general memberships to we have Pilates classes, yoga classes, boot camp classes, suspension training classes. But then we also outsource strength coaches to some of the local high schools. And then here recently, we've started a lot of renovations. So now we've got a lot of baseball, softball things going on. We do private lessons for baseball hitting, softball hitting, pitching, baseball pitching, softball pitching. So, and then we're in the process of opening new cages with automatic machines for both baseball and softball. So, and then the second part that they just started renovating is going to have full court volleyball, half court basketball. So, and then there's swimming on the other end. So there's, it
never ends.
Yeah, it's one-stop shop.
Yeah, you can get lost in there, really.
Yes.
If you haven't been there, you need a tour for it.
For sure.
So one of the reasons I wanted to bring you in is because you've done so many different things. You've been a coach, you've been a trainer, strength and conditioning, leading a gym. I mean, so it's been kind of all over the place. And one of the cool things I've talked to some of your former, players that you were training, and they would say, Coach Shue was tough. Coach Shue was tough. Is there a right way to work out, or is it really just about giving it your all?
Effort is important, but I would say probably one of the most key things to it is consistency. Technique's obviously important, and that's kind of where we kind of come into play.
Right.
But as far as general population, I'm trying to get in shape. Consistency is the biggest thing, but consistency is also the toughest thing.
Right.
So.
They say, what is it, 21 days? If you can do it 21 days in a row, all of a sudden it starts to kind of become a habit.
Yep, you create that habit. That's
right. You need that 21 days. That tends to be like the science of it. When you talk about with nutrition with people, is that something you also do?
So I'm not technically a certified dietitianist or anything, so I can, because of the certifications that I have, I can help from a guideline standpoint.
Just from personal experience?
Right.
Okay.
So, but with some of the certifications that I have, there's a nutrition aspect to it. So like I said, there's things that I can help with, but as far as writing someone a meal plan or something like that, that's out of my realm for sure.
Yeah, and back to the right way to work out. I feel like a lot of people get concerned because they look at something and they don't know how to do it, so they don't do it.
Right. In an environment like Grit and just the gym setting in general, it can be intimidating because it's the machines. Someone's trying to get started. They get intimidated by other people being in there that they think they may know what these other people may know what they're doing. Yeah. But in actuality, it's just the general population coming in and working out. But it's hard because when you get started and you start at a new place, the intimidation factor, but don't be afraid to ask people questions and say, hey, I don't know how to use this machine, or I don't know what to do. Where should I start? And that's, again, that's kind of where we fall into play. I'll walk around sometimes just looking for people that look like they are kind of confused or don't know how to do something, or they may be using the machine incorrectly or something, and I'll just step over there, introduce myself, and say, hey, let's do it this way, or do you need help with something? So don't be intimidated by it, and don't be afraid to ask questions. Yeah,
and full disclosure, you see me right there. I work out at Grit sometimes, and you helped me out with something once when you were talking about strength versus power, and it was really helpful. Yep. Do you ever look and just have to kind of shut your mouth sometimes? You see someone messing up, but you know that they don't want it, so you just kind of have to walk away for a second, even though you really want to tell them?
That happens a lot. And I'll be honest, I will walk away, but if I see the same thing, the same person, and it's like, again, I'll have to at some point go up to them, introduce myself, and I'll say,
they can hurt themselves.
Right, that's right. And I'll tell them, like, look, I'm just going to throw this out there. Here's what I do here. Yeah. You can take this with a grain of salt if you want, but I think this would be a little bit more beneficial if you do things this way or do this exercise this way or whatever. So I don't think I've hurt anybody's feelings yet doing that. I try to be professional when I do it, but at some point there are times where I walk in, it's like, I'm just going to walk away, but there are times where I have to step in and say, hey, won't you try this? So,
Fair enough.